Hey, partner, you seen a big Indian guy?
Indian? Sure. I've seen hundreds.
A big guy. Boxer, maybe? Likes fighting?
Yeah. Bare knuckle guy. Think he's fighting tonight over at St. Saturnine's.
Thank you. Thanks a lot.
No problem, bud.
Lord, I was just beginning to enjoy some peace and quiet.
Asked that first barman I met, and he told me Charles was here. Not one of life's great mysteries, it turns out.
Folks, they love a surprise, but they hate a massacre. And you are a killer.
He don't know the half of it.
John? You're...
I'm alive. So are you. So's he.
That's Uncle?
What are you doing? Trouble.
Kind of, just... I don't know. I'm throwing fights for a few dollars.
Throwing fights?
Sure.
And you like that?
Of course not.
So,
let me go place a bet. Come on. Man, I thought you were dead.
sure. Abigail's still alive, too, only she left me.
Excuse me. I'd like to place a bet.
On who?
On myself, to win. Lone Wolf.
How much?
All of this.
Okay. Funny thing, I pegged you for the favorite, but the odds just got real good. What about you, sir? A little wager on the wolf here? Real redskin brave.
You know what? I've seen him in better condition. I'll bet against him.
Treat for you. An epic battle between the descendant of ancient warriors and a not-so-noble savage. On my left, a ferocious battler from the valleys, Simon of Wales. And on my right, an Indian Hercules. The savage, the untamable, the unbeaten, and dare I say unbeatable, Lone Wolf. You know how this works. No weapons, no forfeiting, no crying like a beaten child. Everything, or you win by death. Let's have a good fight, boys. Let's keep it clean, but not so clean.
You know what to do, Senor Smith.
What is this?
Come on, Simon, hit him!
What is this? This is rigged or something!
Go, Wolf! Kill that bastard! Don't be stupid!
Mighty unhappy.
So it goes.
Next time, bet on a friend, mister.
Sure.
If we just made the bet I said we
So you
should
keen
make,
on staying around here or heading off with me and Uncle?
This way. My bag's on the dockside. So, what happened?
You mean... Arthur and me, we were together. I had to get out, but he went back for the money. You know that Arthur...
Sure. Word got to me up north, so I went back and buried him in Miss Grimshaw.
I had to run. If any of us had been found, we'd have...
Of course. Word. But, maybe he was true to himself.
Him and his code. That pig-headed bastard. You get sick like that, I guess you gotta cling to something.
He was hoping to come out of it. Hope was about all he had left. Maybe all any of us have. Anyway, I heard all you were dead. Or I might have come looking.
And me, the same about you.
Dutch?
Who knows? Dead? Maybe? I'm not sure. I heard all kind of things, but... he was the one speaking to them agents.
What?
Putting them on us the whole time. Or... since before I got off Sisika.
They picked up Strauss. The agents. Made a real mess of him. I heard he died in custody. Never said a word.
Guess some folk is strong in ways you can't see.
Everything that happened. All those deaths. Micah?
None of us is innocent in that. Dutch, least of all. But I don't think we would have had to make those calls. All that mayhem. If it wasn't for...
We were on a very bad path.
And Micah Bell dragged us into the abyss.
It never ends well. Gangs like ours don't ride off into the...
Okay.
Hold on.
What? You couldn't have thrown that fight!
It's never one fight!
Evidently! Oh, what are those guns?
What? You don't have them in the high country?
Here it does! Frightening!
Let's go. There's a wagon up there. I'll get my bag.
Okay.
Come on, John. I'll drive. Hey-ya! Okay. Where was Uncle gonna meet us?
Over the bridge going out of town. West.
Hold on. You see any law?
Not yet.
Keep your eye out. Saint Denis ain't short on police.
I remember that. Only too well.
Anyone?
Good so far. Further we get from those gunshots, better chance we have. Of denying it, at least.
No. We can't get caught. Martelli has the police chief in his pocket. If they take us in, we won't get out of the interview room.
I don't want to get in a shootout over this. That's not the man I try to be anymore.
No, I don't want that either. You see anything? I think we're clear.
If I ever want to go back, remind me that I hate Saint Denis.
Guido Martelli will happily remind you of that.
Give me some simple folk and wide open spaces. Speaking of simple,
John! Charles! You boys been all getting up to no good?
kind of. Been getting shot at.
Well, they weren't very good shots. Come on, let's head for home. Feels like old times. Now just pull.
You got this, John? I'll go when you do.
Okay. On me.
The dumb animals don't know what to do. And neither do the horses.
We doing this?
Let's do it. Come on. This way.
It's coming.
Look out!
Hi there. Welcome.
Good saddles is almost as important as a good horse. Always good to have one of those. Adding on to a saddle helps personalize it.
Howdy, partner.
That's a nice addition on a saddle. Adding on to a saddle helps personalize it. I got one of them myself. Always good to have one of those. I got one of them myself. Always good to have one of those. Few careful trims and this horse will look just fine. I have chores to attend to, so let's get this over with. Nice bit of grooming. People take notice.
Howdy. Pardon me.
Yeah, yeah.
I'm standing. We don't appreciate your behavior.
Hello, Sadie.
Oh, John. Come sit down.
Sure. You got any work?
Yeah. Well, there's always work. Whole country's getting robbed, robbing, or stopping robbers. Well, seems like there ain't much else in this world except bastard. South. Now, come on, mount up. We got a ride ahead of us.
Of course we do. There, boy.
Follow me. Let's ride.
Yes, ma'am. That new horse?
Some folk buy ranches, some buy horses. Horses are cheaper.
He looks mean.
He is.
My ranch, it's something else, you know. You gotta come up there.
Ain't had any trouble?
Some squatters, but that's it for the most part.
That's good. Maybe these fellers I heard about have stayed north or gone off somewhere else or dropped down dead in their own tracks.
It's good country.
All country is good. It's just folk that are bad.
You know who I got up there with me?
Uncle.
Besides Uncle.
Abigail?
Abigail ain't come there just yet.
Really? You, wanna talk about it?
Well, maybe, but Charles Smith. We found Charles Smith.
Charles? He's alive?
Yeah. He's doing Okay. He was prize fighting in Saint Denis. Weren't seeming too well. He took everything real hard. But I think life on the plains is gonna be good for him.
I always liked Charles. You send him my best.
I will. You know, you can come along too. Build a cabin on the land.
I've done that all before. Can't do it again. I'm on my own now, John. I ain't so good with people.
The offer's there. Whenever you want it.
That's kind. Unlikely to be taken up, but kind.
You heard anything of Dutch?
Nothing. You?
No. You'd think. He's a colorful character. Word would get out.
That's one way of putting it. Look, what happened with the gang changed everyone who was a part of it. The Dutch who put a blanket round me after the O'Driscolls, that weren't the same man at Beaver Hollow. And now, he might not be so colorful no more.
You see a man whose character changed. I see a man who got found out for who he truly was. We was fools to follow him. I was a fool and I paid for it. And I was one of the lucky ones.
Micah, John. Micah's the one who set it off.
I blame me for following Dutch for too long, but I blame Micah for most everything else.
He's out there.
And someday, I hope we'll find him. But not now.
Stop riding like that. There's a spot up ahead where we can see over most of the country. They'll be down there.
So, James Langton, the bounty hunter, has got this outlaw you captured in a women's boarding house?
We gotta get there. Come on. No time to stop. Keep moving, okay? move.
Where were we?
Shane Finley. Correct.
And we aim to have Langton give him back to us before he rides north with him to hand him over to some state troopers?
Correct again. Though the giving back part is optimistic.
I'm forever the optimist.
Oh! Watch out! Stop fooling around and ride proper. We cut off here. This is the place.
It's a view, all right.
Come on, let's go take a look down in the valley.
Come on, John. Help me find them.
I think I see something.
Yup.
There they are, down there.
Who's who?
Well, the Bounty is the feller who's all tied up.
Very funny.
And that big... funny hat, that's James Langton. The other fellas just work for him.
Where do you think they're heading?
Come on, let's go follow him.
Looks like they're cutting through the canyon underneath us. Let's go. They'll be coming through here. Slow up. There they are. Just follow and keep an eye on them.
Hey, boy.
Don't want to go over that butte. You won't get north through here? What are you doing, huh?
You talking to me or Langton?
Sorry, I ain't used to having anyone with me. My guess is they'll stop up ahead. We can get a better look at them.
You know his thinking pretty well.
If you can't outgun them, you gotta outthink them. The canyon opens up down a ways. We'll head them off there. Up here. Get off your... Horse, this might be our chance. Yeah, they're stopping. And that sure is Shane Finley coming off the back of his horse.
What are they waiting for?
The rest of Langton's men, I think.
Langton's doing pretty well for himself. How come he's got all them men, and you work alone?
I got you. You're worth 10 of them.
Great.
All right, so what you think? Should we threaten them, start shooting at them, or sneak down and pick them off one by one? I reckon sneaking down. Opportunity, but it's your call.
Let's just start shooting. Maybe they'll all run off.
Yeah, they'll scatter right away. I'm going over here.
Okay.
damn harpy!
Come on, it's time to collect.
Are you with her? What's it look like?
Okay, you're taking Finley. Let's go. Get him on your horse. Now let's get out of here. Come on. Come on. Look out! On the roof bridge! John!
Oh no!
Men on horses! Help me!
There's men everywhere!
They're up! Over! Give up, you fools! More riders left again! Like it, John. Going down. We're almost gone. That's the end of the canyon.
And I think we might be free of them!
Ride for it.
I need to relieve myself.
There'll be
Okay.
a bucket in your cell.
I'm serious.
Can you pick it up, please? Why are you stopping? What's up? Let's all stick together. Yep, and so am I. Hit him, John, please.
Hey, you don't need to do that just because she told you to. I don't need to be hit. Just want to be treated civil.
Shut it.
You heard the lady.
Thank you.
I still protest my innocence. This woman ripped me out of my bed, kidnapped me, then let Langton kidnap me, then you killed them all and kidnapped me back. I'm the victim here. Damn you.
John, would you be so kind as to shut him up?
Don't listen to her. Now, let me speak my piece. There's no call to hit me, mister.
You ain't much of a rider no more. Listen to him squirm. Jesus.
Bad dog.
That's it. County work ain't easy, John.
No, but I can see now it has its rewards. That back there, you didn't need a partner. You needed a whole company behind you.
Careful! We did fine. And with Langton and his men gone, there'll be more demand for our service.
Zadie, you know I'm a rancher now. Mostly.
The bastard.
We brought in Shane Finley.
Oh, great. Let's
Put him in the cell.
Saving that one for later?
Bastard! That's your cell at the end there.
Oh, hell!
Damn you!
Come on. Watch
One
out.
with the door open.
I hate you. God damn it!
I object to this! Just put him on the bed. We're gonna watch you swing.
What for?
Ready, boy? Hey! Move it!
How do you do?
Round this thing. Right this way.
Excuse me, sir. You work here?
No.
I know the quickest way. Follow me.
Say, is your friend a Negro or a Redskin?
I think a bit of both, for what it's worth.
Cash is cash, though it's all the same to me. I saw you getting skittish there, but don't you worry. We're not getting shot at.
Oh, yeah. I know Charles Smith. If he's got cause to be concerned, it's usually good cause.
You got a shotgun messenger sitting right beside you, all right? Now suppose you don't know much about robbing caravans.
Not much, I guess. No.
Well, nor do I. But I know a thing or two about protecting them. And if a robber sees some strong men sitting up front, 2 of them guns for hire, then they're gonna wait for the next set of fools to come on through.
Unless they take the guns to mean they're carrying something valuable. Instead of pre-cut timber and some tools.
What? No. Wait, trust me on this. You are overthinking it. You hire a gun, you hire peace of mind and a deterrence. Can we increase the speed? So I'll sit here looking big and scary, and you can concentrate on the horses.
All right. I'll do just that.
Maybe I've done this kind of thing before, and maybe I can handle a weapon. But I'm not so different from you, partner.
I think you might be.
People wonder how you can handle it, living by your gun. But it's the same as any other occupation, really. When I get home, I put my gun on the rack and it stays there. I mean it, it really stays there. I don't even think about it. My mind's on my wife and the little ones. I'm chopping wood, mending the roof, putting the kids to bed. But when I'm out here, I'm watching the tree line. I got my gun at the ready.
Hey! We're taking the next right, up towards Manzanita Post.
I wasn't done saying. And I'm trying to make my employer as comfortable as possible.
That's, real good of you.
You're in good hands. I know this country well.
Good. Am I finally gonna meet this tool maker?
Now, Niels, he's an acquired taste, but boy, can he work metal. Norwegian, you see? Viking blood. Fellas up there used to worship a god with a hammer. Guess I figures they'd still be making them. I'm not sure how much English he speaks, but Niels knows tools. And he knows me. So we'll see if we can get him to give you some. It won't be free. It won't even be cheap. but they'll be worth what you pay.
I've already bought a house and hired you today. So might as well keep spinning while I'm at it.
You won't regret it.
I hope not.
You can always earn more money, but good tools will last you a lifetime.
This is the spot. Just up ahead.
Okay.
You boys wait here.
After you, Mr. Milton.
Like I said, Nils is an acquired.
Nils. Nils, it's me. All right, then. Beecher's Hope. They've been trying to sell that property for some time, hadn't they? Took a look at it myself, as it so happens. Seemed like a lot of work. Too much for me. But more power to you. Must have seen something in it I couldn't. World needs men like you.
Whoa! Everyone find some cover!
Keep your head down! Who are these people?
I don't like this one.
He's running!
I don't like this one bit.
We hit the money line. It's the Skinner! You okay?
Willard, how you hold up there? We'll get you out of here. Mr. Wade, are you okay?
Check the tree line! Now get the other one. Shit! They got around us!
Hold your brain.
They're pulling back! Come to the wagons!
All right. You alive?
No.
Help me!
Move.
They got me! Help! Over here!
Mr. Milton! Mr. Smith! No time to stop it! You gotta help me!
Help!
We walked into something! Get the cover! Me! Nature! We have to! They climbed up in the tree! Shoot the ones up there first! Okay, let's move! He took him down the hill! More! We come the right way!
That's right!
Are you? They're covering their retreat! I warned them!
They're ours now!
They're down the hill! They're coming out of nowhere! Machete! Now find them if you can! Oh, I don't like the sound of that! Come on! We gotta clear these fellas!
Your death is in me!
Let's keep moving! We gotta be gaining on them! I hope so! They're like ghosts! By a hair! What the hell are they doing? Where is he? Hold on, Mr. Wayne!
Please, God, no! Got more? Some of the pieces. You lost something? You want it back?
We cleared him. Keep going. Where's Wayne? It's too quiet. Mr. Wayne! Hear us! Charles, I found the tools. Now, where's Mr. All right. Shit. Jesus. We gotta move fast. Come on. Let's go. Back to the road. God damn it! A few minutes ago, he was chewing my ear off.
He knew what he was getting into.
Did he?
Scared. Everyone knows.
Except me.
Later, John.
Charles, you all right carrying him?
I got it. There's no use in you getting bloody, too.
Is it bad?
They opened him up pretty good. Nearly chopped his head in two.
God damn them.
Uh-huh.
Mr. Wayne didn't make it. We have to get out of here. You take him in the back wagon. Come on, help me.
All right, let's get out of here.
Oh, my Lord. What'd they do to him?
Nothing nice.
Goddamn animals.
Okay. John, I'm riding with you. Get us back to Beaches.
Those were the Skinner brothers.
I told you I was worried.
Sadie said something too. What kind of land have I bought?
It's not the land. The Skinners move around. They're here for now.
I thought this kind of bloodshed was meant to be over with. What was all the nonsense about civilization?
This kind of bloodshed is different. Folks have been killed, sure. For good reason and bad. But rarely just for the fun of it.
That was fun for them?
No. Not that time. Most folk don't usually put up with such a fight.
Then I hope we put an end to it. Uncle! 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 You useless sack of crap.
I was keeping guard.
Really?
Whoa. What happened?
Skinner brothers.
Lot of them?
Enough. Once this is done, I'll take Mr. Devon back to town and get poor Mr. Wayne buried.
Okay. Be careful.
Oh, I will. But I'm fairly sure we scared him off for now.
Bad business. Well, we'll be safe together.
Sure. If you say so.
And John, I love you.
Morning, brother.
Those plans make any sense?
Oh, sure. Seems easy enough, I think. How hard can it be? But I'll tell you what I think, just to be safe.
Well, let me have a rule and a saw and a board and I'll cut it. I'll climb up a ladder with a hammer and a nail and I'll nail it. Well, we worked so hard to build a little house together. In the snow or the rain or the ice cold wind, whenever. No matter what the weather, we're together. Let me have a rule and a saw and a board and I'll cut it. Climb up a ladder with a hammer and a nail and I'll nail it. Well, we worked so hard to build a little house together. In the snow or the rain or the ice cold wind, whenever. No matter any weather, we're together.
And I think that's everything. Uncle, I thought you was... Where the hell?